Hey guys, update. This is going to be kind of like a this and that video. There'll be a little bit of this, a little bit of that inside this video. I will mix it up. Still testing out the microphone, so I want to do a few different things. I want to try and get like a 10 or 12 minute video, one more video up there with the microphone that I know is on me all the time. This is the Serato Jar Starlingi. I transferred him or her earlier out of one of those green ones up there, smaller, into this bigger one. And you can see, maybe, there he is right there. So this is a mixture of cocoa fiber and organic potting soil. This spider's been in this enclosure for about 3 hours. And depending on how I have this light here, you could see the webbing. You can see the webbing here. You could see the webbing along the side over here. And the silk, you could see the silk all the way around its entrance to the burrow up there. So it's actually done a lot of work in 3 hours. It also took that ball of dirt is what it pulled out of this corner. So I'm expecting it to try and build another burrow here and then connect the two. That's usually what they do. I think it had 4 areas last time, but when I put it in there, it was just a tiny sling. So he's or she's put on double the size. So the substrate level just wasn't deep enough for it. So I went ahead and did this. It's got ample amount of dirt to dig in for its size. And we're probably going to be good in here for, till it's about the 2.5, 3 inch mark. I don't think Darlingis get all that big anyway, but I think 5 inches maybe. So we'll be able to move it into one enclosure size up from this, and that'll be what it lives in for its life, hopefully as a female. I'd love to breed these ones, Darlingis. If this is a female, I would love to breed them. I like them. I like them a lot, actually. One of my favorite old world species. But anyway, this is, like I said, we're going to do a little bit of this, a little bit of that. I'm going to move the next little update we're going to do. Well, I'll just do it now. This is the Haplochasmia himalayana. And if you can see it, maybe see, that's a problem with this, the lighting now. When I do these videos like this with the microphone, it's going to be a little bit tough. But anyway, the spider is this little tiny dot right there. Yeah, kind of tough to see it. This enclosure is just too big for it. Not for the spider itself, but for me, it's too big for me because it's only going to stay in this little tiny. Oops, turned off my light. This little tiny area here. And again, if I show you, okay, it dug down here, right? This area right here. So it's got this little entrance and it's got a little den right here. And it's webbed up on top. So what my plan was, I think, is to take it out of here and put it in this file. Let it grow for, probably a year. Half a year, whatever, till we get to about the 1 inch mark, maybe a tad bit bigger or smaller. But it's only a little half-inch sling. It's a very, very small, skinny sling. So I do want to move that one just for my sense of security, not actually the spiders, because I think the spider would be fine in here. But this guy here, I was also going to move this one into this. Hold on, let me bring this over too. I was going to move it into this vial here. And this is the Hysterocrates gigas. But it burrowed down. Let's see, it mauled up the cricket over here. So it's got this one little burrow here. And let me see where the spider's at, because not on that side. Not on that side. There we are. There we are. So we're right there in the corner. It actually ate. came up top and got a cricket and ate it. What I don't like is that it left it in the burrow on the other side. So I'm gonna have to dig that out of there because I don't want it, because this is a moisture substrate, so I don't want it to start to get mold or bugs or anything else. Even though I think we're not going to get bugs this time of the year here in Pennsylvania. Northern Pennsylvania, that is. So yeah, seems to be okay. That's about the normal position for it, though. It's kind of scrunched up like that. And I thought it might have burrowed this way by now, but it hasn't. So, yep, okay, so those are the first 3 little updates. We're going to move that Himalayana, get that done. And then we'll throw some more stuff together on a video. And with this stuff, there'll be a small feeding clip of one of the Manuses. That was done without the microphone. That was before the microphone even came. I think I filmed that yesterday. So I'll throw that in there. And then, I don't know. We'll see what else comes up. All right. So we'll see you in the next clip. Okay, folks. So here is molt number 5. This is over the course of the last 4 days. This is Arkham, the Chromatopelma cyanea pubescens. Finally molted today. Super excited. We're going to get the molt on the board and see what we got going on. Looks good. Everything looks good. All our legs are there. No issues. So we'll look forward to seeing her in, hopefully her. I think we thought it was her last time. So we'll see. Yeah, I don't have the microphone in right now, but I don't have the light plugged in either, so I'm doing another little simple test with this. But so yeah, so there's another little update for us. This is pretty exciting. Now if we can just get the Dolichothele diamentinensis to molt. She looks like a kiwi. And the Davus pennilorises look like they're going to explode pretty soon too. So we're going to put her up top. But while we're here, real quick, here's crowd favorite Cheeto. Okay. So there'll be more stuff coming up. Okay, so molt number 6 was an unfortunate turn of events. This is Avery, the Brachypelma albopilosum nicaraguan sling. I decided to rehouse it, get it out of that kind of taller enclosure with the yellow lid, and put it in the enclosure that the Ceratojaris darlingi was in. Nice deep substrate, nice little burrow place to hide, put its plants back in, wet it down over here. And as I was digging her out, I found that she had molted, and it looks like not too long ago. Sex, I don't know. I'm saying she generically. I don't know what the sex is. Here is the molt right there. So I don't know. I'll try and put it on the board, but I don't know if I'll be able to see anything or not. So yeah, molt number 6 in the last 4 days. Brachypelma albopilosum nicaraguan sling. Exciting times going on here. Everything's molting, except for the ones that, well, yeah, I mean everything's molting. Finally got the GBB to molt. That was big. Getting Arkham to molt. Does look female. She does look female. Very undeveloped, as GBBs tend to be. So they are kind of hard to tell until they start to get a little bit bigger, kind of like Poecilotheria metallica. So yeah, we'll keep our eyes open again for some more stuff like the Brachypelma humoris, the Davus pennilorises, Poecilotheria tiguina, I believe possibly is in pre-molt, as is the P. smithi possibly. Of course, I believe the Salmopaeus pulcher suspected male is also in pre-molt, and I'm sure there's a handful of others up there that are in that situation. But stuff that I've been waiting for to molt for a while now is starting to get into that cycle. This one was a surprise. I didn't even know. Honest to God, I didn't even know about this one. That she's been down underneath in a burrow and back inside to a part where I really couldn't see. So, yeah, exciting. So yeah, another part of the this and that video tidbits, and I'll probably maybe try to do one more thing with it and then get it all uploaded.